Hi everybody. It's been a little while. um, so this is Life After Heroin, episode 10, and I have a lot to share. It's been a good long time. So I came off of this Suboxone, and it was hard. Um, I was like extremely uncomfortable, distraught emotionally. I lost my job over it. Couldn't go to work for a little while. I lost my relationship over it. Like she just didn't want to be around me, couldn't handle it. I was like not leaving my house, throwing up, diarrhea for weeks, like treating her like shit, treating everybody around me like shit. Just kind of felt really bad. I know it's not an excuse, but I guess I just kind of was overwhelmed by it for a little bit. But here we are now, and it's been 3 months since the last time I took a sub, and it's good. It's good. I feel good. I feel real good. I actually ended up stop taking my antidepressant recently, and it's not like a impulse decision. It was something I thought about, and it was like, okay, got off of the Suboxone. My life is a lot better now. I have a lot of support. I have a lot of goals. I have a lot of hobbies that upkeep me. I have, no friends, but who has that, right? um, but yeah, things have just been working good, and I know for me, like I'm like constantly pushing myself to like do more, do something else, like if I ever feel like bored, right? I'm like, you didn't get clean for this, go do something. So here's some of the projects I've been working on, and maybe some of this could like inspire one of you guys, because just because I was on heroin doesn't mean that I can't have a super fulfilling life now that I'm not, like, yeah, I was on it for like 10 years, from like fucking like 17 to like 27, like 16 to 26, probably like right around there. And I didn't have time to grow into an adult to like see what I like. So now I've been like pushing it really hard over the last little while, just like trying to figure out who I am, what I like, what is Cody's swag, where is this direction I'm going with my life, because I know for me personally, I didn't get clean to just like sit at a McDonald's or something like that, or feel like shit about myself, or need to be around someone 24/7 to feel good, So here's some of the things that I found I'd like to show off right now. So this is my 3D printer. This is an Ender 3D printer. I built this from a kit. It's my baby right now. Let me show you what I just made with it yesterday. My room's a mess. My room's a fucking sciencey shit. So this is what I made yesterday. This is the butter robot from Rick and Morty. So pretty cool, right? I'm excited. I spray painted it with glow-in-the-dark spray paint. I'm going to bring it to work to hold my tools. I do microscopic soldering on electronic components. That's a new thing. Make good money doing that. And actually, I didn't even apply for that job. I applied for a job to move boxes, saw some shit I thought was dope, found the owner of the business, and was like, you gotta move me. I want to give this my all. I want to try it. And I did, and it's been like 5 months, and now I'm building security systems. I'm reballing the back of microchips. I'm using an x-ray machine. It's so sick. And then I come home and I print shit. Start working on a couple different projects as well. Coding, right? Coding, like HTML, CSS, programs, websites, right? I've done websites, done it, and it's cool. A little bit too much on the design side. I'm not a fan of having to like change like functionality for abstract design, just because the customer wants it. That shit pissed me off, I'd be like, oh look, I made you a module that folds your page accordion style. Oh no, we don't like that one. Let's do this one that takes an extra 3 seconds to load. Fuck you. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's customer service for you. But so I started with Python. I made a calculator, and I made like a visual representation of the calculator as a program, a GUI. GUI stands for graphical user interface, for the program. So I did that, and then I made a snake game. Real simple, something you would have played years ago, but it was awesome. I had fun. I liked it. I moved into starting to learn about like machine learning and AI. I think that's very cool, and I have a lot of ideas about what I want to do with that, but it seems to be a taller order than I first I first thought it would be. I'm like a week into learning about it, and I still couldn't tell you what the fuck is going on. Not a week, probably like 2 weeks. I don't know, like they're like the algorithm is blah blah blah. I'm like, but yeah, life's going good. I kept pushing. The biggest thing, and I say this all the time. I do. My the girl I'm talking to right now, she just gets annoyed with it because I the goal. The goal is what saved my life. You gotta have a fucking purpose for what you're doing, because if you don't have a purpose, you're gonna slide around like a no-spine jellyfish and flounder in and out. You gotta figure out what the fuck is important to you. The goal that saved my life was wanting to have a family. I got off drugs because I feel that I deserve to have a family. I have a lot to offer a family, and I want it, right? That's the goal that got me clean. And then after that, I started forming all these other goals as I started experimenting with life and seeing what it has to give me, because like if I died tomorrow, what can I say? That I shot heroin for 10 years? Ew. No. Now I'm trying to do everything. My 3D printer, I'm writing programs, I'm going places, I'm kayaking some days. I got it. Oh, here's the other thing. Scooter. This thing makes me so happy. And I think that's really the essence of what we're trying to do here, right? We're gonna make ourselves feel comfortable and happy in like an environment where we're not killing ourselves on a daily basis. Super crucial. Super fucking crucial, And I think I've talked about it on this channel before. There's this table metaphor, analogy, I don't know what the fucking word is for it, but it's a table. It's got 4 legs. Right? And to me, when I have all 4 legs supporting the tabletop that I stand on, I'm safe, right? If you can imagine in your head. Got 4 legs, standing on the table, as long as I don't shake it too much, we should be good, right? Those legs go like this. One of them is having people around you look up to, positive role models, right? And these, I'm not talking about people that are like your friendos. I'm talking about positive role models that you follow. You gotta, like, pick people above you where you want to be, and you gotta follow those motherfuckers, right? And then another arm of that, the second arm, is having positive friends. What your friends do matters. It matters. What they say to you matters. That shit is important, because you may think that you are, like, able to just disregard these statements and go around people that still get high and do this or that, these, like, codependent personalities that may feel instantly gratifying, but are gonna suck you down in the end. It's garbage. That goes back to the whole purpose thing. You gotta have a purpose for the friendship, right? Gotta be a purpose there. I want to have a healthy friendship with male and female counterparts that have the same interests that I do, outside of drugs, outside of self-destructive activities like kayaking, airsofting, 3D printing, coding, riding. I love to go on rides, dude. I wish I could find other people that have scooters, Like, I'll ride with people and they ride their bike, because it goes 20. I can, like, do laps around bike, but, okay, so that's the first 2, right? Healthy friends that are going in a good direction. They're going in a direction you want to be going in. Role models, right? This finger right here, the 3rd finger, is for healthy hobbies, right? Healthy hobbies is so important. You have to feel good about what you're doing. You have to. That's it. You have to fucking continue to push yourself to learn and grow, or you will stagnate and you will get depressed. I promise. I've been through it for years and years. It's only in the last couple of years that I finally figured out, and it may be different for everybody, I'm giving, you're here because you're listening to my piece. So that's fucking my piece on it. You gotta have healthy hobbies, continue pursuing things, continue trying new things, getting rid of the things you don't like, getting more new things, and continuing to grow. That's very, very, very important, right? And so those are 3 legs on the table. So our table is starting to get a little sturdy, right? But we can't really move around it all now. Now we're just kind of standing on our tiptoes, got to balance. So the 4th and final leg, right? You got to be pursuing your career, right? You got to be pursuing self-sufficiency and applauding yourself when you're successful in areas and not giving up when you're not successful in others. I don't know how many times I got shot down, right? For the first coding job. I saw a ton of them that paid 40 grand, 50 grand, 35 grand, right? And I'm like, oh, dude, I've never made 40 grand in my life. I don't think I can do that, And then I just got this idea in my head where I was like, fuck you. Fuck you for telling me that. Like, fuck me for telling me that, right? Like, who could tell me? Nobody can tell me nothing. Like, if I want to do it, I'm going to try. And if I fail, it's because I suck at it, okay. I admit it, I'll walk away. You gotta have those things. It's important. And those things build self-love inside of you, because if you're putting in all this fucking work to take care of yourself, you will begin to feel the worth, because you know that you're working for yourself. You are worth it, right? But you gotta, even if you don't believe it, you just gotta start. Because fuck your feelings. All that matters is the goal. All that matters is where you want to be, because you can get there. You can get there, okay? You can do it. Because I did it, and I feel amazing, And I didn't feel amazing for a long time. And some days I still don't feel amazing. Some days I'm so in my head, I'm sad, I don't think I can do it. Some days I'm angry, life is just fucking shitting on me, you know what I mean? It doesn't fucking matter anymore. Because here's the thing, is that if you keep getting up and trying, eventually things will happen for you. Here's the last piece I have for you, right? You make a goal list, because goals are everything. I mean, you gotta keep the goal, right? So here's my advice. Make a fucking list. Everything you want. Read that list before you go to bed at night and when you wake up in the morning. And then come back to my channel. Come back to my channel in 6 months, a year, and tell me what you made. Tell me what you did. I need to know too. I need to know that, like, other people can do it too. And I think you can. Because I did. And, like, I'm fucked up, man. I got issues. I got problems too. I'm like everybody else. Just another dude, So, yeah, you guys can do it. I love my life today. I love my life through the problems. I love my life through the happiness, sadness, whatever. Because it's mine. And I'm going to do my best to make it good for me. And the people around me, too. People I care about. So that's all. I just wanted to share. I'm doing really well. I'm working my fucking ass off over here. And I'm just trying to, stay healthy and change the world with computers. That's what I want to do with my life. So, later!